On my birthday, you wrote, "Happy birthday, my love. You are not only my wife, but also my best friend, the greatest blessing in my life. I thank God every day for you, and I look forward to creating more beautiful memories together. Enjoy your day. I love you deeply." I was holding on those words with so much joy, eagerly counting down the days until I would see you again in Atlanta, Georgia on the 18th. I was waiting to be in your arms, to laugh with you, to celebrate my birthday by your side like we had planned. Why then? Why am I in Ghana mourning you instead? On that final morning, just hours before your crash, your last words to me were, "Take care, babe. I love you." Those words will forever echo in my heart, not just as your goodbye, but as your eternal vow to me. I will cherish every moment we shared, your laughter, your embrace, the way you called my name. This world may have lost you, but I'll carry your love with me always. You were my partner, my safe place, my joy, and my best friend. Rest peacefully, Enyola Abwaje, as I affectionately call you. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for making me a wife. Thank you for our daughters. Thank you for showing me through partnership looks like. I pray your soul finds eternal peace, surrounded by the grace and light of God. May your rest be as beautiful and powerful as the life you lead. May heaven welcome you with open arms. Until we meet again, I hold on to our love, unbroken by time, untouched by death. You will always be my forever. Samuel Abwaje, my dear husband, rest well, rest peacefully in the bosom of the Lord.
In our years of marriage, you always asked, "Abnareta, what will you do when I am not around?" I never answered. Until today, I don't have an answer. I will, with God's help, take care of mommy and the 3 kids. Knowing who you are, I believe you will be looking down on us to guide us through from the heavens. Kofi B, thank you for loving me. Thank you for loving the children. Thank you for loving my family and all who came to know you. God be with you till we meet again. Rest in power, my love. Love always from your one and only Abnareta.
Tribute from the wife of Dr. Ibrahim Murtala Muhammad. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. To Allah we belong, and to Him is our return. Today, we gather with heavy hearts to honor the life of a man whose presence was a gift to all who knew him, my beloved husband, Dr. Ibrahim Murtala Muhammad. For almost a decade, I had the privilege of walking through life by his side. Together, we raised our beautiful children, and in every step of that journey, he showed me and everyone around him what it means to be kind, patient, and full of love. Muhammad was more than a husband and father. He was a man of deep faith, God-fearing and humble. He lived his life with integrity, always choosing the right path, even when it was not the easy one. He was trustworthy and dependable, the kind of person you could call at any hour knowing he would answer. I remember once an incident on the road. Of course, he was the first person I called. He picked up right away, and I told him my situation, expecting him to come rushing to my rescue. He listened patiently, sympathized, and then said, "My dear, the president has called me." At that moment, I realized I wasn't just sharing my husband with friends, family, or the community. I was sharing him with the president of Ghana as well. That was Muhammad, always in demand, always important to someone, but still finding the time to care for his family. His daughters will comb his hair, or perhaps I should say his head, because he had no hair. He loved to play horse with the children. These were the moments I smiled, because then he was not wearing the hat of the Minister of State, but that of a dad instead. He had a wonderful sense of humor that could light up a room, and a heart that was always ready to help. More often than not, he put others before himself. Hardworking and determined, he gave his best in everything he did, not for recognition, but because it was in his nature to serve and to care. Muhammad's life was a blessing to us, and his memory will forever be a treasure. He has left us far too soon, but his love, his laughter, and his example will live on in our children, in our heart, and in the countless lives he touched. Rest well, my husband. May Allah grant you Jannatul Firdaus and surround you with eternal peace. We love you, we miss you, and we will carry your light with us always, inshallah. Daddy, we love you and miss you so much, forever in our hearts. Hadiyatu.
Experience of being deeply understood, genuinely supported, and utterly loved. You often said, Manye, I'll give us a life that many people would wish to be in your shoes. Anche, these shoes you put on me, no one wishes to wear. Should I say you lied? No, because I know if you had control over life, you would choose to live 1,000 years just to make me happy. Anyone who knew you attests to the exceptional humility you had, hard work and pure dedication to service, earning you the name Ejumara. The Z9 helicopter was like your first child, and in every conversation you would find a way to bring it up. You would spend long nights reading and researching on how to care for it. Amusingly, I suggested we get married on your birthday, 5th July, so you would never forget our anniversary. Our life had other plans. Now I am the one who would never forget that day. Dada Kobe. What would I do with all these memories that lay so fresh in my heart and mind? Though we were married for just a month, the few years of knowing you were undoubtedly the best moments of my life. Your love for God was unmatched, and I affectionately called you my apostle. Your favorite Bible verse, Isaiah chapter 54, verse 10. Though the mountains be shaken and the hills be removed, yet
a tribute to my beloved husband, Mr. Anala. Bafemi, the Bible says in Ecclesiastes 3 that there is a time for everything under the sun. A time for planting, a time for harvest, a time to be born, and a time to die. But Peter, this is not the time the Bible spoke about. Bafemi, as I affectionately called you, was my answered prayer. From the moment I met him, my life has never been the same. My husband was a hard-working man. I have never seen a person more dedicated to his work and hustle. Peter told me that he will never allow me lift a finger because he will lift both hands, both of us. And true to his word, I have not had to struggle for anything. Peter took care of his family, just as he took care of his friends. He did every single thing to make sure my life was comfortable. My husband was a go-to person for everyone who knew him, sacrificing and laying down his life to come through for anyone in need. Anyone who knows Peter knows that he would go hungry for the sake of his loved ones. 2 months ago, when you held my hand in the delivery room through the birth of our beautiful baby, Wenle Westwamu Andala, We had a new hope for our future and expectations for our family and the life we want to have. Bafemi, I expected you to stay with me for at least a month to help us settle in our new reality. But for the love you had for this country, you had only just 1 week to spend with us. Before you left, Winley, our daughter, held you back for an extra week because she wasn't feeling well. Now, I know why she was holding you back from ever going back. But for your dedication to your work, you had to make the most difficult sacrifice to go serve your country, leaving behind a sick new baby and a new mother who was still healing. Peter, 2 weeks only. Oh, what 2 weeks those were. 2 weeks of endless kisses on Winley's face. I have never seen a brother smile than the little time he spent with her. I didn't want you to leave, but you promised to come, rain or shine. You will return in October for Winley's christening. God, what am I going to tell her in a few years when you start asking for her father? How do I explain that hardship that she has to face her fatherless? It was not the life we planned for her when we brought her into this world. How do I ever keep her from learning about the traumatic last moments? How do I keep her the life we planned for her all alone? Every morning you would record a video of yourself telling me how your day would be and how exciting and things, the places you would go. My love, I'll call you back when we are back in Accra. Love you. Those cannot be the last words you ever said to me. I'm missing a few morning videos. Kindly send me all the videos you have to send since the 7th of August. Bafemi, you have left me broken. Peter, this was not the plan. This was not it. Bafemi, please come back. Please. And hold me and tell me all this was a terrible nightmare and that it is over now. I am supposed to be consoled with the fact that you died knowing God and that there is rest. And that there is rest for you until we meet again. But I cannot come into terms with this. I will forever cherish the moments I got to spend with you, and I cannot wait for the glorious reunion.
Tribute to our hero, Dr. Edward Kofi Omanebwama. Daddy, we never imagined we would have to say goodbye so soon. You were more than a father to us. You were a safe place, our teacher, our greatest encourager, our friend, and above all, our example of what it meant to live with integrity, humility, and courage. You taught us that success was not just about what we achieved, but about the lives we touched. You lived those words every single day, whether you were serving patients in the hospital, fighting for justice in the corridors of power, or laying on our beds after a long day at work for a quick talk, which almost always ended up with you asleep. Your love was steady, your guidance was gentle, and your laughter was the warmth that filled our home. Daddy, even with the weight of national duties on your shoulders, you always made time for us. You called us every day when you traveled. You never missed our important moments. And when you couldn't be there in person, you made us feel you were right beside us. You reminded us that family is not part of life, it is life. You taught us to dream big, but stay grounded. You showed us that compassion is a strength, that speaking the truth is an obligation, and that service to others is the greatest clarion call. We will miss writing with you, laughing with you, sitting with you whenever you had a lull in your schedule. We will miss talking about our future, hearing your advice. You driving us to school all the time, especially when we had exams. Daddy, why did you have to leave us so soon? Never in a million years could we have imagined you'd leave us. You live your life like a race, always trying to do more, love more, and share more. We really thought we'd live forever because your light was so bright it would never go out. Oh Mane, why have you done this to us? We absolutely cannot believe we will never see you again. Never hold your hand, never sit with you at night and talk, never laugh with you, never see the many stickers you always send us. Who will we call in the middle of the night when no one else is awake and we have questions? Who will have all the answers to our problem? Who will conduct experiments at home just because she knew we would study it that day? Who else would fill the bathtub with our toys and objects just to teach us Archimedes' principle? We have lost greatly. You are irreplaceable, Eduardo. We are pain, but even in our pain, we choose to hold on to your legacy and take consolation in the fact that you are resting in the bosom of our Almighty God. We will carry forward your values, live with your compassion, and let your light shine through us. Though you are gone from sight, remain forever in our heart, our Father, our friend, our He. Rest well, Eduardo. Your race is done, but your impact will never end.
My life has never been the same. My husband was a hard-working man. I have never seen a person more dedicated to his work and hustle. Peter told me that he would never allow me lift a finger because he will lift both hands, both of us. And true to his word, I have not had to struggle for anything. Peter took care of his family, just as he took care of his friends. He did every single thing to make sure my life was comfortable. My husband was a go-to person for everyone who knew him, sacrificing and laying down his life to come through for anyone in need. Anyone who knows Peter knows that he would go hungry for the sake of his loved ones. 2 months ago, when you held my hand in the delivery room, through the birth of our beautiful baby, Wendy Westwell Anala, we had a new hope for our future and expectations for our family and the life we want to have. After I expected you to stay with me for at least a month to help us settle in our new reality. But for the love you had for this country, you had only just 1 week to spend with us. Before you left, when our daughter held you back for an extra week because she wasn't feeling well. Now, I know why she was holding you back from ever going back. But for your dedication to your work, you had to make the most difficult sacrifice to go serve your country, leaving behind a sick new baby and a new mother who was still healing. Peter, 2 weeks only. Oh, 2 weeks. Those were 2 weeks of endless kisses on Wendy's face. I have never seen a brother smile than the little time he spent with her.